More than 100 animals from Florida are headed to the Upstate.
Yeah, these are dogs and cats from shelters needing room for animals displaced by Hurricane Irma. 7 News reporter Nicole Smith is joining us live from Duncan tonight, where some displaced animals are already being housed. Sounds like we can hear some of them in the background there, Nicole.
Yeah, Tom, they just arrived here, this group from Miami. Dozens of animals are already here at the Duncan Emergency Shelter being operated by the ASPCA. And take a look, this group here, dozens more just arrived here a few minutes ago from Miami, all because of Hurricane Irma. Embarking on a multi-state effort.
The motivation is compassionate.
To help animals affected by Hurricane Irma.
Individuals who drop everything when we call.
The ASPCA's Tim Rickey works with folks from all over.
And the goal was really to get them out of the shelters, out of harm's way.
To run the organization's emergency shelter in Duncan, which started with almost 300 animals from the South Carolina coast.
To also allow those shelters to then be a resource for any animals that were displaced in their communities.
After sending most of those animals to shelters around the country.
Take the animals in, put them up for adoption.
The doors were open to welcome animals from Florida's shelters that need to make room.
We know there are thousands of displaced animals in Florida.
The hours-long drive from Daytona.
Stop, make sure the animals have water, check on it.
They brought 5 dogs and 24 cats.
All right, that's all the cats.
All are being housed inside a massive warehouse, doubling as a distribution center.
To begin feeding critical supplies into these communities.
Communities needing help caring for animals after Hurricane Irma wreaked havoc on the Sunshine State.
Basically everything that you need to take care of these animals has all been washed away in some of these communities.
Miles away in the Upstate lies a mission that could have more animals heading this way.
Let's help provide a safe haven for as many of these animals as we need to.
And while these animals are here, the ASPCA tells us their cages are cleaned every day. They are fed. They even get to go outside for exercise. There are places for them to exercise on the inside of the warehouse as well. Again, this group here just arrived a few minutes ago from Miami, and the ASPCA tells us that they'll continue being here as long as these animals need a safe place to stay. Reporting live in Duncan tonight, Nicole Smith, 7 News.
Yeah, that's a big effort there. Thank you, Nicole. The emergency shelter needs donations of money, plus cat and dog food, towels, blankets, and pet crates. You're asked to drop off your donations at the shelter tomorrow between 8 and 5. The shelter is at 1875 East Main Street in Duncan.